Welcome to HRHUB 360. In today's video session, I'm going to explain about time card features. Time cards help the user maintain daily records of billable and non-billable hours. Once you log into the HRHUB 360 portal, with your credentials, you will be redirected to the dashboard page. Anytime you need to get back to the dashboard page, simply click on the HRHUB 360 logo on the upper left-hand corner here. There are many ways to access the time card page. The easiest is by clicking on the Employee menu, which is on the top right corner, and selecting New Time Card from the list. Another way is to, on the left-hand side, click on the time card icon and select New Time Card. A third way is by scrolling to the bottom of the page where you'll see your last 6 time cards displayed and the status of each of them, either submitted, unsubmitted, draft, or approved. For an unapproved or an unsubmitted card, you can click on the date range of the payment period. Now let's create a new time card by clicking the Employee menu. Select New Time Card. Here we need to select the date and project. Today we're going to pick the 17th. The project is Broadway Project. There are 2 ways to fill out the time card. Either you can clone or copy the previous week's data to your current week if they are the same, or you can fill the fields out with new data. New Time Card automatically populates the company holidays and hours. To clone the previous week's data, click the Clone or Copy button on the upper right-hand corner, and the previous week's data will be copied. From this spot, we can select the current week's timesheet, we can go back the previous week's timesheet, or we can also go forward to the next week's timesheet. The status of the timesheet will be displayed here. This one is unsaved. If you're planning to submit the time card later, you can save it as a draft by using the Save icon. Or if you're planning to submit the time card now, you can click the Submit button. We can also attach comments in the lower section describing what the individual events or work items were. And then again, simply click Submit or Save. When we hit the Submit button, we'll be able to add attachments or comments since the time card has been submitted. The attachment icon will show up on the upper right-hand corner, at which time it will allow us to add attachments. Time card with new data, fill the billable hours with the regular hours you've worked. If there are overtime hours, you can add them under the overtime text box. Let's say for Monday we have 8 hours. We'll hit 8, and then for overtime we have 4.5 hours. Notice by hitting 8, the computer has filled in the rest of the fields. However, the format for hours and 30 minutes is hours followed by a colon, a full colon, and the minutes. For example, for 4.5 hours, we'll hit 4, a full colon, and then 30 for the minutes. That's for overtime. For Tuesday, let's enter 8 hours. For Wednesday, another 8 hours. Thursday is a company holiday. It's already filled in. For Friday, let's select time off. For time off, fill the time off hours for the respective dates and select the category of the time off. Let's add 8 hours of time off for Friday. Notice you'll be prompted to select the type of time off. Let's select vacation for the time off category. Once everything is filled out, you can either save it as a draft or submit it directly. Click Save to see the status change from unsaved to draft. Notice the time card has been saved, and the status has changed from unsaved to draft. At this point, if we need to add comments or attachments, we can add comments down here under the comments section. On 7/1, we worked on development project. On 7/2, we participated in an off-site meeting. We can now either click Save or Submit. For an attachment, we click on the attachment icon. We'll be prompted to choose the attachment. Let's click on the attachment timesheet. Once it's selected, we click the Upload button. Our attachment has now been successfully uploaded. We can delete this attachment by clicking on the X button to delete that particular attachment. Attachments for, say, overtime approval will be sent along with the timesheet. If any overtime approval emails need to be attached, be sure to complete and upload the attachment icon, and it will be added to our timesheet. Once submitted, your time card will be sent to your manager for approval. You will get an automatic email for each timesheet submitted, of each timesheet approved, and of each timesheet rejected. And it will be registered to your email address. You can view the status of your time cards from the employee dashboard page. Let's submit this particular timesheet. Click on the Submit button. It will be processed. Our time card has now been submitted. You can view the status of your time cards from the employee dashboard. Another way to view the time card is from the My Time Card option under Time Cards. Here we can see the status of the time card under Recent Time Cards for the last 6 time cards. For more information about submitting new time cards, you can refer to section 9.1 from the user guide under the Support menu, which is on the left-hand side. User guide, and we can scroll through the contents, go to 9.1 New Time Card, and that will take us directly to information in our user guide that will help us navigate the HRHUB 360. Thank you for watching the HRHUB 360 Time Card demo. Stay tuned for more videos. For more information, visit www.hrhub360.com.